Alright, well, you asked what happens if we bring Sarah back to the village, and, I mean, to be honest, the answer is mostly just, oh, it's Sarah! Welcome back! But, you know, they do acknowledge that she's here.
You know what? I'm glad that they at least do that. Shit, is that all it takes to dodge the draft? Just fall off your roof?
I remember when I also fell off my roof once.
Sarah laughed at me. I didn't think it was very funny.
I mean, given the size of Kaim's house, like, that would have been a hell of a fall if he did, in fact, take a header off the roof.
It's okay, he'll just respawn in like 20 minutes.
Yeah, I suppose one of the side benefits of being immortal.
Something shiny? At my house?
I like that we paid to stay at the inn here when Time's house is like, you know, just a short walk away.
Yeah, but like none of the guest rooms have been kept up, and like, you know, cause like, okay, you know, Kaim and Sarah have the master bedroom, sure, but then like what do you do with Jansen?
He can sleep in the tub.
Or outside in the doghouse, like he should.
Plenty of soft leaves out in the courtyard.
I mean, I guess we could just lock him in the basement and forget about him.
Or, you know what, just like, put him in the time-displaced bedroom.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, there's a whole alternate dimension you could shove him into for the night. And then, hopefully, you know, just forget about him by the morning.
Alright, well, while we're here, we do have a couple treasures. So, as I said, there's a thing by our house, and, oh, a treasure that Liram held dear. I wonder where that is.
Time to go all the way back to the place that we literally just fled from as fugitives.
They'll never think to look for us again there.
I mean, that's a strong option. But consider, what if we went back to the Cape for the 18,000th time? Because yes, Sarah has dialogue for this too.
I was gonna say, what new angle on the Liram supposedly falls to her death flashback are we going to unlock here?
Fortunately, we are not going to see the actual flashback again, but she does have stuff to say if you bring her here.
Again, like, why was Liram's favorite spot in the world an incredibly depressing cliffside that looked out onto the void of the sea? Like,
You just had to be there when it wasn't like overcast and dreary. Like, just wait for it to be nice and sunny. The skies are blue.
I mean, we've seen that multiple times now. Like, it's never sunny and blue. Like,
We just keep going at bad times.
That's right, we've now learned the power to call upon the ancient trickster spirits to, make people sick.
Hooray?
also, like, I think we've heard, like, the later version of this track, but I just wanted to point out, like, the overworld map thing, for it starting out as this, like, you know, melancholy guitar and flute thing, if you let it play for, like, about 2 minutes, the song suddenly just randomly transitions into a rock opera, because, you know, uematsu.txt at this point.
So yeah, like I said, sometimes the fight with the Ides goes very poorly.
Yikes.
Even if the party wasn't petrified, that being said, that would have done about 600 damage to everybody. So, you know. They're fuckers. That's all I have to say about that.
Great showing for Sarah's first battle as a party member, just her immediately eating shit and dying.
Hey. She didn't immediately eat shit. She avoided the petrification.
And then ate shit.
I mean, the way GC works, she wouldn't have eaten shit if the rest of the party didn't also eat shit.
So really, it's everybody else's fault that things went south.
I spend a lot longer than I should trying to figure out what these, like, round things are on the map there. Because, like, they look like there's something, but I'm pretty sure it's just, like, that... Like, I wonder if, like, if you can, like, jump down there, it's, like, a little set of platforms or something.
It seemed like it.
Anyway, wow, a save point. I'm sure that doesn't mean anything important.
And a treasure chest that you were about to trip over.
Yeah.
I will say, the naming of a lot of these rooms is on point. This isn't just any old room. This is the Great Hall of Foul Creatures.
I mean, they got hyped up in the last video as being something you don't want to mess with, so I guess, are we about to find out if that's true?
I hear something. There's something there. They're coming!
No way! Can't be serious!
Now this is more like it.
There's only one way out. We have to go through them.
So this is a kind of an extended boss fight, I guess? I don't know that I would call it much of a boss fight in and of itself, but they tried? They're going for something here. So this is the door, right? This is where we need to go. But we can't leave yet until we defeat whatever. So, like, I'm like, okay, I'm looking for, like, a lever or something to open the door. But no, you just can't leave until you defeat these guys, because fuck you, that's why.
Aw, that's dumb.
Why even have this little extended, like, runaround session then?
Yeah, because it's like, these things seem to have, like, the same pathing as, like, the Numaran dogs on, like, the White Boa and the Palace in terms of, like, you know, how fucking good they are at, trying to catch you, so...
Yeah, like genuinely, like I was getting flashbacks to like the fucking dogs.
I mean, they basically are dogs. It's a weird dog, but it's a dog.
Yeah.
But yeah, that would be, like, incredibly funny if they set up this whole boss fight and then you could just leave the area because, you know, they suck at actually catching you.
So, the main thing that makes these guys difficult, in the sense that they are difficult, which they're not especially, is that when they attack, there's a pretty high chance they're gonna curse you. So, you can absolutely end up with some nasty ailment combos. But fortunately, they have fairly low HP. They only have about 1400 a pop, which is realistically only a turn of sustained attack. Also, if it wasn't obvious, combo is, aside from the fact that it's a lot slower because it's a skill, combo is superior to your standard attack in basically every way. There's really no reason to not use it as long as you have the MP for it.
Yeah, that tracks.
Alright, well, that was fun, but unfortunately, that's only part one of this lovely fight. See, the way this fight works is that you have to do that encounter 3 times before you trigger the real boss to appear.
That's not annoying.
So we're gonna try and make this as painless as possible by getting Seth a wind ring, since they're all at least Earth. Now the funny thing though about that is that it only tracks 3 encounters rather than 3 actual fights. Anyway, yes, there's the boss. Spoilers. You'll never guess.
So what you're saying is you could fight it, get into 3 fights and run away from all of them.
That is exactly what I did. I used turn tail on the other 2 and was just like, yup, see ya.
Nice.
The leader has to be in there somewhere. That's the one we go for.
Damn, Kaim, I wonder which one could be the leader. We may never know.
Yeah, the one inaccessible by a gradual incline that you somehow cannot get up.
Oh, there he is. He has the tiniest hitbox of them all.
Yeah, just Kaim's going full Schwarzenegger like, I'm here, come on, kill me!
So again, not even that much stronger than the others. It's just the fact that at this point, in theory, you're supposed to be like 4 fights deep, so you're worn down a little bit. But so this adds 1 new wrinkle. Aside from the fact that all of these guys have very slightly higher numbers, the queen, which is the one in the one in the back, will use pheromone, and what this does is it makes one of them really pissed off and makes them do a whole bunch of extra damage. Like, if you leave them alone, they will use a charge attack, which does, like, 700 damage.
That's...
Now, to be fair, if you the others who are not the enchanted one will get jealous and attack it instead of you, but like that's still, you're still taking a net increase in damage because of just how much damage the charge attack does. And of course, the fight, and of course, yes, and of course, if you let it go long enough, the queen will roar and she will summon more dogs. Dogs, sure, whatever. They're dogs. We went over this.
I was gonna ask if, like, you could just leave one of them alone so that, he's the only one, you have to worry about really doing damage, but I guess if she summons more.
Yeah, no, she will summon more.
Will she summon more even if there are some still remaining?
I'm okay.
Yes.
Okay.
The real secret to this fight is that you don't actually care about the dogs in the front. What you're actually doing is you're whittling away the GC gauge, because once you get it low enough, you can just fucking nuke her with a couple wind spells in the back row and just be done with it. But you gotta kill probably like 3 of them before that's a viable move.
Okay. That was close.
So yeah, you may note that did 700 damage to Sarah, and we have GC level 3 up. Just saying. Fights like this are where you start busting out the upgraded spells. In all honesty, this probably would have been faster if I had just started by using Winda on the guys in the front, but sort of a retrospect, a move that would have made this much easier in retrospect.
I was hoping the fight was gonna end with the leader.
Same.
Yeah, me too. But unfortunately, we do have to clean house.
Okay, if we must.
Okay.
Well, at least now she can't put one of them into a frenzy and summon more of them, so yeah, it's like... just get through these guys and it's done, hopefully.
I think at this point I was contemplating, like, should I heal Jansen? But, like, it doesn't really matter. Just, you know, between him and Sarah, like, as long as one of them's alive to throw out some windows, it's fine. Anyway, I hope that that was exciting and that you enjoyed having the same fight 4 times. Great boss.
Hey! They're all running away! Hey, if you want to defeat the body, just cut off the head.
I'll say, I for a second, I considered going back and doing a save, but, I mean, you can see the end of the cave right here.
Yeah, we might as well just push on.
Yeah.
But, like, again, the door was right there. We didn't have to do any of that. We could have just fucking left.
Actually, yeah, was there anything actually, like, holding the door shut?
I don't think so.